definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on. Or
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oliveira. Moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. And the shot! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Dani Olmo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Baina. Dani Olmo. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. That's really well cleared. That is good strength. Valverde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Valverde. And the shot! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ugarte. And that's been won straight back. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, it's played into the area. Yamal. Cucurella. Aim forwards. Pedri. And it's played forward. Cucurella shifted upfield. Rodri. Yamal. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Cucurella. And here's Baina. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Baina's cross. Could be danger here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Valverde. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Kubasi. Oyarzábal is onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Bentancur, early ball out from the back. Laporte is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, such a clever touch. That is a brilliant interception.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Baina. Ball's gone out of play. Valverde. Ugarte. Out towards the flank. Laporte gets it away. Ugarte. Dani Olmo wins the duel this time. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Cucurella. Baina. Looks to the other side. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, that's a delicate pass. Ugarte. Valverde. Still goalless at the moment. Aimed in towards... Oh, smashing header! Yamal. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Bentancur. He's cut it out. Great chance! And it's Valverde. Valverde played with finesse. Cleared away. He is just caressing the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Valverde. Bentancur. Valverde. Over to the left. Delivered with swing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ugarte. Valverde. Pau Kubasi forwards and with... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bentancur. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Cucurella, gently done. Short changes him with that pass. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo. Cucurella. Cucurella, head over towards the opposite flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's played forward. Oliveira. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Spread out to the left. Weiner. Oh, that's nice. Good take, and is he in? Dani Olmo. Valverde. Bentancur. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Turns and goes back. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Uruguay clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Laporte getting this one clear. Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro, nicely aimed pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Valverde, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Now it's Yamal. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. And it's claimed by the keeper. Valverde played out to the left flank. That's tidy. And it's Valverde. Ugarte. Bentancur. Bentancur. Out to the left it goes. And here's Valverde. Now who's going to be first to this? Valverde spread out to the left. Rodri attempts a clearance. Ugarte. Valverde. Pedri. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Oyarzabal. Well read, nice interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bentancur. Oliveira. Valverde. Over to the left. He's got space in the area. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Yamal. And here's Dani Olmo. Shoots! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Lovely, neat pass. And he thumps it clear. Nice control. And it's Bentancur. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. That's a little off target. Swings in across. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Yamal. Yamal, he's onside. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Valverde. Valverde. Goes for the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Uruguay couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Olmo. Here's a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Ugarte. Oliveira. Bentancur. Oliveira. Valverde looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Kubasi gets it clear. Valverde. That's good play. And that's aimed into the middle. Laporte is there and he can get that clear. That's good defending, very good defending. Yamal. Baina. Tedri, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Valverde shifted upfield. Yamal. Dani Olmo. And he cuts out the supply. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Bentancur. Valverde. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi goes forward. Oliveira. Bentancur. Ugarte. Valverde. Played out to the right. And it's Pedri. Cucurella. That's very neat. And here's Baina. He whips it across. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Played towards the other side. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cucurella puts the ball in. Can he finish? Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Spain have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Yamal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ugarte. Driven forward, Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Yamal. And can he finish it? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rodri. Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the right. Oyarzabal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bentancur. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. And it's Bentancur. Dina, some resolute defending there. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Pedro Porro. Oh, there's a probing ball. Muslera claims it, and the danger passes. Proves too strong. Laporte. Kubasi. Rodri. And he goes cross-field. Dina. Very nicely done. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. There's the header. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back underway.
Uruguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oliveira. Valverde. Strong running down that left flank. Nice physical challenge. Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Tries to get it clear.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oliveira. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedro Porro. No. Again, there's no way through. Dani Olmo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, it's come loose. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Now it's Yamal. And that was very necessary. Cucurella. Rodri. Cucurella. Baina. Pedri played out to the left flank. That is lovely. Valverde. Bentancur. Valverde. Played towards the other side. Pedri. Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, gently done. Ugarte. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Ugarte. Yamal. Pedri. Pedri chips it through. Now it's come to nothing. Ugarte. Ugarte. Valverde. Bentancur. Valverde. Looks to the other side. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi played out towards the right wing.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Biner. Biner. In once more. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Uruguay can make their change now with a break in play. Yamal. Hit into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. Out for a throw. Showing good feet. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! And it's Cucurella. He's dealt with that well. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. And here's Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played into the middle. Laporte is there, and he can get that clear. Ugarte. Valverde. Oh, good spread. Time to deliver. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. And here's Valverde. Al Kubasi tries to clear. Ugarte played out towards the right wing. Hangs in a cross. And that has gone horribly wrong. Yamal, now he's off and running. Ugarte.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Lofted in. Cleared away. And that has sent him sprawling. Rodri forwards and with intent. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bentancur, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Throw it.
Spain might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Spain have somehow to break through, though. Biner, up towards the front line. Oyarzabal. Baina. Cross goes in there. Oliveira attempts a clearance. Moved on forwards. Valverde spread out to the left. Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Over to the left. Mikel Oyarzabal. Bentancur producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lovely bit of skill. Valverde, he's had a shot! Kubasi, Rodri, Yamal, Bentancur does really well to win the ball there. Tries a measured ball. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's really well manoeuvred. Baina chasing after it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Baina. Cucurella. Baina. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Pedri. Oyarzabal! Oh, that's a waste.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Bentancur. Bentancur. And here's Valverde. Valverde spread out to the left. Bentancur. Good ball, good take. Valverde. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Baina. He is through here. And it's Valverde. Applies the finish! Oh, it's come loose. It is a corner. They've played it short. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Can he finish? Looking for support. Now here's the delivery. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a good run down the left. Tries a deft little ball, and it's made its way to him. This looks... Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. It's a great ball. That's going to go a long way. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Quality ball.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And he's away. And here's Valverde. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Valverde. There are a few waiting for it. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that has been cleared. Bentancur. That's good play. Hit into the middle. Gets his head on it! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Uruguay are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Ping towards the front line. Yamal, now he's off and running. Out of play for a throw. And it's Porro.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's found the way through. So who's he picking out? And out it comes again. Oh, such a clever touch. De Arosca, shot, surely! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Laporte. And it's played forward. Oliveira cuts it out. Baena wins the duel this time. Laporte. Cucurella. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. We get a throw in. De Arrascaeta. It's run loose here. Baina. Kubasi. That is a great pick out. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And he's heaved it away. De Arrascaeta. And it's Bentancur. Played into the middle.
Uruguay really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Dani Olmo. Cucurella. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? He is just caressing the bullish header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pedri with the short one. Chance for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as there are a couple of goals up.
Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. Nunez! They've done it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Yamal. Tries a shot! He should have put that one away.
Alex Baina really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Uruguay making consecutive changes here. Oliveira gets it away. And he shoots! And here's Yamal.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yamal.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He has found the way through. And it's Ugarte. Played out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared without complication. Pelistri. Some good work on the right flank here. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rodri getting this one clear. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Uruguay have got it back and they'll have another go. Uruguay must do something here and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's in a great position. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. That has been cut short. And here's Nunez.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yamal. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he nearly went all the way.
Dani Olmo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Pedri plays it short.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's managed to get free.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Bentancur. De Arrascaeta. Pelistri. Pelistri. Oh, it's played into the area. That's an excellent interception.
Uruguay really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oyarzábal has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Porro.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Dani Olmo. Over to the left. The final seconds now. And it's played forward. Rodri. 2 minutes to be added on. Kubasi. Kukurea. Forwards and with intent. Cleared away. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Laporte. Pedri. Laporte. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bentancur. And that is that. Uruguay perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Uruguay definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.